Hey builders, this is Ryan. Welcome back to Not a Model. Sorry I haven't posted anything for a while, but the reality is I've had nothing to work on. I've been waiting on my laser cut parts replacements and my quick build fuselage wings, whatever they were going to send me. I actually went back through my notes recently, and it was June of 2023, the last time I actually drove a rivet, towards working on the plane. There's been some laser cut parts remediation efforts, taking things out. I showed that in the last video. But look what just showed up from Vans. So great news. My laser cut parts kit arrived last week. In typical Vans fashion, they're Tetris wizards in crating, got everything right. It all got tied down nicely. I was able to unbox things and found everything accounted for in the inventory. No back-ordered parts. There was a few things where I had made a mistake. Some of the freebies that Vans added to the laser cut parts, I added them again and paid for them. So I spent about, $20 extra on things I don't need, but who knows? Maybe that's where the mistakes get made. What I did for mine is full laser cut part replacements for my elevators, my rudder, my vertical stabilizer, including the skins. There's a few things you'll have to harvest. I'll have to harvest out of my old ones. I'll show that in a little bit here. But my horizontal stabilizer, thankfully, did not need any mitigation. I wasn't worried about that one. And then my tail cone section only needed a few parts. Thankfully, I had originally did a time-lapse video of the unboxing, when I first got this stuff in 2022. So I was able to go back and find, as I pulled those out of the crate, many of the things that could have been laser cut parts were wrapped in the blue plastic, which is the telltale sign that they were punched, not laser cut. So I lucked out, I think, on my tail cone and horizontal, but still plenty of work to do on the other assemblies. So today I'm going to focus on the tail cone. And in my last video, I took out those last 4 bulkheads in the tail cone. If you recall, so the far back one, that is number 12A and B, that one came out pretty easy. And you harvest the little brackets off of there, like the tie down bracket. No issue with those ever have been laser cut parts because you built those out of stock yourself. So that's pretty cool. If you recall, to get this one out, number 10, you have to bend these little tabbies to get them around these J channels. And as expected, I had to rebend them on the new part getting it in. So no issues. Number 10 went in just fine. Tabs bent back into place, clecoed, everything is good. Still got a rivet to do here. Still got a little bit to do on the bottom, waiting for my wife to be available to rivet because reaching the top and the bottom is not easy. Side's not so bad, you can do that by yourself. One of my time wasters is I fully clecoed number 10 before I tried to fit number 11 in. That was a mistake because in order to get that one in there, you kind of have to separate these skins and longerons just a little bit. So I ended up having to re-pull these clecos, open this up, get 11 in place, and put the clecos back for 10. No big deal, wasted a few minutes. And then obviously 12 is very easy. That just pops in from the back, no issues. When I drilled these out, inevitably this is a lot of rivets. You do your best with the punch and you center that on the rivet, and then you do your best to center that drill bit. Every once in a while something wanders, something gets off center, and you end up making your skin hole just a little bit bigger, a little odd sized. And the good news is, not such a problem. You have plenty of room in these flanges or webbing to do the holes up from a -3 to a -4 rivet. So that's all I did, is drilled out the hole with a reamer to make it a -4. Marked it on the skin, marked it on the bulkheads. So when I did my match drilling as well as my dimpling, I just did a few of them as a -4. I think I've got only 5 of them across this whole assembly, top and sides, and you really have to hunt for it to find one. They blend in. That's not much of a change, but it solves any issue of, okay, I did a rivet wrong. No big deal. As for the other assemblies, the vertical, the horizontal, and the elevators, this is all that's really needed to salvage, to rebuild those assemblies. It's various brackets and metal bits that were never laser cut apart. You don't need to rebuy these from vans. They're actually very quick, very easy to harvest, especially if you've got the handy drill bit that has a little cup for your 470 rivets. It keeps you on center very nicely. So most of those brackets are the 470s. Comes off very clean. So in other news, we're moving. We're moving to a new place. So I've got to box up my entire shop. Really the decision I made was Vans already did a great job of creating these laser cut parts. It's full parts replacements for the those assemblies, minus these few that I harvested. So I've decided to put these in that crate, leave it in the crate, and the movers get to move a crate that's ready for the road. I could spend a month and rebuild those assemblies, but now I've got to pay the movers to wrap them in blankets and take good care of those things so they don't get dented. Anyway, so goodbye for now. I'll catch up after some more progress has been made. Thanks for watching.